They try to deny that power right
Exactly, and they're trying to proclaim their own prophecies.
Yep.
You know, their plans.
Like it's their own will.
Exactly, but if they were to come to the true prophets, which, like the brother said, they're listening to, they'll get the true counsel, man. The words of the King himself, the King of the universe, and His will. What's really going to happen to the nations, and to the earth, and going on forward to eternity. You know?
If I could throw this in back to what you're saying, when you looked at the dream that Nebuchadnezzar had, and then by the time Belshazzar was ruling, and then the prophecy came out about him, and then they seen it happen, that's the difference. The prophets gave prophecies and they came to pass. So when they see these things come to pass, they knew the fears. Plus, they knew that the prophecies that have been going on. They started seeing stuff happening in those times. So they knew the power of the universe was real. It's this damn devil that act like he ain't real, that don't want to know the playbook. But we got the playbook from the ancient time all the way to the future.
Hey, Nebuchadnezzar, he kind of when Daniel broke it down to him, it was like he kind of like took it like, you revealed that. You know what? Fuck these wise men. I'm gonna raise you up. I'm gonna put you in position. Because you just showed me what these motherfuckers couldn't find out.
None of them.
And this is right.
I'm gonna give respect to your God. But he still got proud, of course, and the Lord ended up, bugging him out. But he took that. Esau, on the other hand, he's that motherfucker think he's gonna overtake the Most High.
The scripture had even in a fight against your maker, the one we use, the one that striving with his maker. I always think about it when Wazak say, your arms are too short to box with God. You know.
Kind. It's similar with the Pharaoh and Joseph. You know.
And the thing is that
that was a different Pharaoh.
But the one that knew, the one before that knew not Joseph.
Exactly.
The thing with Esau is that he's so far gone that he can't even understand that he was created to do exactly what he's doing, to rebel. You know? He's being played.
You don't see how he's going on.
You know, he's being played. But hey, he's doing a perfect job because he's obeying. You know? Even he's obeying the will of the Most High, man. He's doing what he has to do, because without him doing these things, the Jacob's trouble, the MOTV.
The Lord said you would come with, the power that you have. He said that He would give you as a charge over His people. You would be the rod of His indignation. You would be His sword. You know. He gave you all. He granted you all that.
And you still don't want to give Him credit.
I got it real quick now. Psalms 33 and 10. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. The counsel of the Lord standeth forever. His thoughts of it, like the thoughts of His heart, to all generations.
So that enterprise, that new world order enterprise that they have planned 40, 50, 100, 500 years from now, that shit is not going to come. Okay? You're only going to get so far with it. You're going to introduce the MOTV. Okay? You're going to come down with great wrath. And then it's over. World War III, the Lord is coming back. And it's over for you.
And the coldest sign to me, one of my favorite signs, that this is the end, is that we're out here. We're out here telling the play. As you're trying to make the play, we're telling the play. And we're even ahead of a couple steps ahead of you on how the play is going to play out. You're like, okay, we are doing that. But what they don't want to hear is how it ends. But it's the one thing that no one thought of. No one thought, even though they're talking about the so-called alien invasion, they never thought that this would be who rescues the have-nots, the real children of Israel, and puts them up into the power seat. But we're giving you the fullness of the play of how you're going to go down, as the prophecy says.
Yeah, their worst fears. Their worst fear is going to come to pass, man. Which is Yasharallah standing up again. You know, the dead bones. Okay, we were once dead, but now we're up in our feet again. The Spirit is back in us. Okay, we're prophesying against you. You know,
it's beautiful because he's gathering the nations while simultaneously gathering his elect. You know, you see how the Most High can he's multitasking. He's gathering his elect through the word, but he's also gathering the nations for this war. And he's gathering them to plead with them for the people that he's gathering, which is his people.
Okay.
So that's a beautiful thing the Lord is doing, man.
I got to back up with this. Isaiah 66 verse, I'll start at 15. So, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord is alive.
What does it mean to plead?
Judge.
Yeah, because a lot of people think, oh, was he gonna beg the nations with me? He gonna get on his knees and all get? No.
Get along around the kids.
No, he's pleading as in Shabbat.
Yeah.
He's gonna judge these nations, man.
Yeah. And he said all flesh, so it goes right with what you said. He's gonna judge the elect worthy, and then the everybody else gets judged with a harsh judgment.
Which is that fire.
Yeah, it's fire or let's not forget, there's some that are just gonna go right into captivity. So that's a cold judgment too. You know?
He's coming to give everybody a reward.
Right.
You know,
Right.
a reward,
Good
man.
and bad reward.
Good. Whatever you deserve, you're gonna get.
Yep.
You know, you can't make yourself the elect, and if you're the elect, you can't escape the hand out of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. That's the bottom line. You know, you can't escape the judgment. You know, if we're hopeful elect, we want to see the downfall of our enemies, devils that have been oppressing us. Okay, we want to see them be destroyed.
Destroying the earth.
Exactly.
You know, destroying the earth, man. That's a big thing for me.
Yeah,
I don't like, you know, animals being put to death for no reason. Trees getting cut down and drilling for oil and all that dumb shit, man. You know, polluting the oceans. I don't like that shit.
Right.
Yeah, the earth. We went into yesterday how the earth is being raped.
Yeah.
You know, for its resources, it's being bled to death, being sucked dry.
Through his fucking greed, through his evil covetousness. And then the effects of that evil covetousness, which is further deteriorating the planet, he's blaming it on the common people.
Okay.
He's not even taking accountability for his ruining of the earth.
And this motherfucker got the inventions to make clean energy, man.
Yeah.
Energy. We have the sun. You know, the sun can power everything.
Right.
If we really tried, we could create something where we could use the sun to power everything.
They use nuclear
You know?
power they could use that to power the whole earth. What do they use it? Destruction. How to destroy, how to intimidate the nations, what they have done. You know? Go ahead.
Everything is dying quickly. Our life expectancy, super short. It's been cut low. Okay? The fruits aren't yielding, the earth is not yielding its strength.
Okay.
And that includes us. Because we come up the earth. You know? So everything.
And you should, as an Israelite, you should definitely feel a certain way, considering the earth was made for our sakes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Made for our sakes, man. It's ours.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're co-inheritors, right, with our Lord, and we have to see this devil run it to the ground, man.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating, you know. It puts anger in us. Go ahead, bro.
This is Genesis, the 4th chapter, the 9th verse. I'm going to read down. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not.
Y'all black. Why would you call yourself Israelite?
Why would you call yourself black?
A Jew?
Wait, let me ask
Why
you a
would you
question.
call yourself a Jew,
You have a real
bro?
question?
Have you even looked
Yeah,
into
we
it?
can talk about it.
Have you looked into it?
I'm willing to
One
talk.
brother at a time.
I'm willing to
One brother
speak.
at a
Let me
time.
talk to them before I talk to
Yeah,
you,
let's
bro.
be in
Because
order.
they more my persuasion than you.
Right.
Just letting you in the mix doesn't mean they're one of the tribes.
Yeah,
nigga.
bro, let this guy go,
Go
bro.
ahead, bro.
Yeah.
So let
Hey,
me-
man.
actually,
No disrespect.
Am I black enough to talk to you?
Of course.
Okay,
Tribe of Judah, right?
I'm actually not the tribe of Judah. I'm actually from the tribe of Gad. We'll say this instead, though. You rather be a color that means all negativity than a child of God?
I would not.
Let me ask you that. Ask them that question.
All right. Let's break it down
A Crayola
from
color.
tribes to colors. Let's break it down because you
No,
and I
no,
are
no.
different
I
colors.
think
How are
you
you
missed.
black?
I think you missed the point.
Yeah, that was the first thing you
I think you
said.
missed the point of what I'm
I mean, but let's break
rather
it
be a
down like
Crayola
this.
color than a child of God. That's what Israel means.
No. I feel like you're trying to break it down to a little bit more fundamental than what it is.
It is.
My man, obviously, that I share a lot of geneographic characteristics with you, than him.
Everybody
Right,
on this
so I'm
side
gonna-
comes from one particular man,
But-
which was named Israel.
But we can break it down here. But let's talk about
But you'd rather be
less
the
common.
white man's coloring book. You'd rather be
Nah,
his
let's
coloring
not
book.
say white man. Let's not be
Why not?
disrespectful.
Why not? It's the truth.
Did you see it for me being disrespectful? Because we said white man. But I'm saying,
And he don't
am I
deserve
going to
to
hear
be
the
white.
different? Am I going to hear it different from him?
No.
Versus you? You're not going to trust
No.
it. You're not going to trust something different than he said.
No, we all say
My
the
brother,
same
you
thing.
lost.
We
My
all
brother,
say
you
the same
lost.
thing.
My
So
brother, you
we're
lost.
lost being the children of God versus you being a Crayola
It's
color.
not me.
And you're
because-
not even the color
See,
black. Your
because
badge
you're-
is the color black.
You're trying to put it as me versus you.
I'm
What
not.
I'm trying to say
I'm not.
is that is he not raised a different way than you were?
That's
He
okay. We were
culturally
scattered.
doesn't come from somewhere else than
It's
you do?
okay because we were scattered, but we're still from the same
Oh.
progenitor.
I got to prove it.
But how? How can you?
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Somebody give Romans 10:2.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.
But now by which law though? Because I've heard from Hebrew Israelites who come from Sharia law, who use a lot of their basis in Sharia law, but then I also hear all
That's
Christian work.
Come on, bro, you're out.
But why am I off though? Why
That's
do you have
because
to?
you're
Why do you have to
confused.
disdain?
Because
Why do
you're
you have to
confusing-
disdain?
Because you're confusing.
It's not confused from me.
Hold on,
It is
hold on.
confused from the
No,
people
no,
that I've
You're
heard
not
from.
even letting me
that
speak.
teach.
Let me
Well,
correct you.
why would I let you speak?
You
when
mentioned
disparage
Sharia.
my-
You mentioned Sharia law. Sharia law has nothing to do with the Hebrew Israelites.
Okay, but is there
That's Islam.
Is there not Hebrew
You're confusing
Israelites
us
who
with
follow
Islam.
Is there really a
That's
difference between
complete different
But you
culture.
guys both have the same Messiah, did they not? The
No.
Quran,
No.
the Quran doesn't mention
No.
Jesus at all.
It does.
Yes,
It-
it
well,
does.
okay, so
But
then
their Messiah is Moses, is Muhammad. It's a different guy. It's monotheistic, but it's a different guy.
Their Bible, their book says, follow the law
Yeah,
of Moses.
Moses.
The words of law of Moses.
okay, but
That's
they're
what-
not division in tribes in all three of those books.
Right. That's
The
why
Torah,
we're
the
getting
Quran,
down
and
to
the Bible.
one book. Their book
No, the
was
Quran
So
has
then-
nothing to do with it.
plagiarized our book.
The
But-
Quran
but-
has nothing to do with it.
I mean, but you
Quran
say
came
that.
600 years after the
Thank
fact.
you.
Okay, but is there not division of tribes in the Quran? That there is in the Bible, that there is in the Torah. Is there not?
Burn the Quran.
Burn the Quran.
Burn the
Let
Quran.
me ask you a question.
That's all I had to hear, bro.
I got one
Burn
more
the
question.
Quran,
Hold on.
bro.
Let me
That's
ask you-
crazy, bro.
Before you go,
The Catholic Church created
You
that.
laughing,
Hold on,
nigga.
let me-
Do your
I don't know.
research.
Because it
Do your
sounds-
research.
because we
What I
understand
need to
a
do
little
my
something.
research.
Let me ask you a
See, I
question.
like you
Let
because
me
you
ask-
actually
I'm
talk.
talking real.
You're two brothers here.
Let me
You
ask you a
guys
question.
Because you're talking nonsense up here.
I'm not. I'm asking questions. I'm inquisitive.
Yeah.
I'm trying to inquisitive.
So let me ask you a question.
logically.
Oh, yeah,
What's the
sure,
difference
sure.
between the Quran and the Bible? Do you know
I
what the
mean,
difference is?
it really
It's one major difference.
the belief of the Messiah, right?
Nope.
Am I correct?
No.
Prophecy. The Bible has prophecy. There's not another book that has the foretelling of the future. We're actually, right when you walked up, we're
But
foretelling
what
the
about the
future.
Torah? The Torah has
That's
That's
foretelling-
part of the
Torah's in the
Bible.
True.
The
You're
Torah.
right.
The Torah.
It's in the Bible.
Can you say that? Can you enunciate that to me, please? By
Is
the
the
way, you
Bible?
mean that because there's no similarities between the Torah and the Bible.
It's,
If you really
what,
look
is
into
the,
it.
what is the Torah? Well, hold on. What is the Torah?
I mean, what is it? The laws of Jews? What I'm
Right,
supposed
right,
to-
right. Who wrote-
From
who
my
wrote- wait,
base understanding.
You're
From my
right.
base
So
understanding.
who wrote those? But what was the man that got the inspiration that jotted that down?
Moses and Abraham.
Moses. Where is
Was
he?
he
written
was he a
down?
prophet?
He was a Jew, right? He was a
Okay,
Jew.
but was he a prophet?
Was Moses a
Was
prophet?
Moses a prophet?
Is he not? I don't know. Is he? Is he? Would he count him as one?
I'm asking you.
I mean, I wouldn't count him as one.
Why not?
I mean, what did he really do?
He
Other than, what did he really do?
He
Other
foretold
than,
the future.
but they were already going to get delivered, though, right? It was always known that the Jews were going to get delivered from Egypt, right? They were always going to get delivered, right? We knew that.